Hey guys, it's Doug Jones with part two of a training on LEV-AI. See it big, keep it super simple, and grow it fast. Here we go. Okay, so here we are. This is part two. And what we're going to talk about in part two is keep it super simple, the KISS method, right? Keep it super simple and grow it fast. So to do that, we're going to need a system to follow because systems work, but people don't work over time. So a system is a way to save yourself time, energy, and money. That sound good? Here's an important disclaimer before we get started, though. This illustration that follows is for educational purposes only. There's no guarantee of income stated or implied. It's a business, and therefore there's no guarantee of income in any business, right? So individual results will vary based on experience, commitment, consistency, work ethic, and many other factors. What I can personally guarantee is that I've never seen an opportunity of this magnitude in over 35 years in and around the direct sales industry, and neither of you, because there never has been one. And I've never seen a compensation plan where it's so easy to qualify for the top position and earn all the money in the plan. But let's start with an explanation of where our team building system got its origins. It was actually in the early 1950s, the McDonald brothers in San Bernardino, California, developed a system for making hamburgers, fries, and milkshakes fast with consistent quality. Maybe you saw the movie too, right? Ray Kroc took that system and duplicated it with a concept that became called the business format franchise. He actually invented it. Today, most new businesses that go big are business format franchises that have a proven system. 98% of new businesses that are franchises succeed, and 98% of new businesses that are not franchises fail. And almost all those business failures are due to lack of a system. In the late 90s, Hubert Humphrey introduced the concept of the business format franchise to Art Williams. The Art Williams Insurance Company became so big using that system, and it was so fast that it almost destroyed the huge established life insurance companies like New York Life and Metropolitan Life. Today, the A.L. Williams Company is known as Primerica, and it's the second largest life insurance agency in the entire world. The largest life insurance agency in the world is WFG, World Financial Group, and they use the same system. The system has been proven over the past 25 to 30 years to build large teams in both the life insurance industry and the network marketing industry. And a decade ago, I personally used this team building system to build a team of 1,209 life insurance agents in 14 months. Life insurance. Who wants to sell life insurance? Nobody. So if this system works to put 1,209 agents into a life insurance team in 14 months, I believe that any of us can do that in LEV-AI with the hottest product in the world in less than 14 weeks. Maybe some people could do it in 14 days, but it will not take 14 months. So our team building system, guys, is built on simplicity. To grow fast, the system must be easy to learn, easy to do, and easy to teach. So welcome to the team building system. It's based on the concept of being a tour guide to the information and never a presenter of the information for your own candidates. That's really important. You want to be a tour guide to the information and not personally a presenter of the information. That way you can start fast because you don't have to take the time to learn a presentation, the time to make a presentation, or the time to learn the answers to the questions from your candidates, right? So we use a baseball diamond diagram as a memory handle for the 5 steps in our team building system. So step 1 is first base. That's peak interest. Before you can get anybody to do anything, obviously you have to have their attention and then get their interest. So that's step 1, first base. And then once you have their interest, then you want to get them to a presentation. Currently, we do live presentations twice a day, and there's also a recording generally available of each one after it's made. So it's easy to get somebody to a presentation. You just have to do it, right? And as we go forward, there'll be more live presentations, so you can actually get somebody to a presentation. And if they get excited, which they will, they can be bringing their best candidates to the very next presentation later that afternoon, and those people can bring their candidates to another presentation later that night. That's how you grow fast. You just had the lesson on how to grow fast, and that's to compress time by getting multiple levels deep in a day. And we'll show you how to do that in more detail later, but that's the concept. So basically, you just want to get people around the bases fast. So second base is the presentation. You need to follow up right after the presentation. Never ask them what they thought. Just say, powerful presentation, wasn't it? What did you like best about what you saw? And then be quiet and let them talk. That's it. What did you like best about what you saw? and then agree with whatever they say, and then say, great, what questions do you have before you get started? Or on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being you're ready to team up with us right now, and 1 being no interest at all, where do you feel like you are on that scale right now? So those are the kind of questions you want to ask. Never ask think questions, because that accesses the logical side of the brain. Every human decision is made on the emotional side of the brain. So after they've seen a presentation, ask them what they like best, and then ask them where they feel like they are on a scale of 1 to 10. If they're 5 or less, take it away. We don't need everybody. We need the ones who see it. And also, if you just say something like, they say 4 or 3 or 2, I'll say, well, it sounds like this is not for you. Many times, more than half the time, they'll say, well, no, maybe I'm a 6. So don't hesitate to take it away, because they may take it right back. If they're a 6 to 8, what do you do? If they're a 6 to 8, you just say, great, what do you need to know to get to 10? And then let them tell you. And then say, what else? What else? Most people have 2 or 3 things. If you have 1, if you have more, but just until they say that's about it, just keep asking what else. Write it down. Do not address those questions. Tell them that's what the next step is for, is to get those questions answered. Make sure that you write them down so you know what the questions are. Then you're going to get them on a 3-way call or a live demonstration of the system, which is simply a group 3-way call via Zoom, where we can get their questions answered, walk them through the process they've already been through. And since you didn't take any time to pique their interest, maybe a 5-minute call, maybe a text, and you didn't take time to do a presentation or learn a presentation, they look at what you've done to get them there, and they say in their subconscious mind, I could do that. That is the magic of this system, guys. And then onboarding, we have a phenomenal 10-step new member orientation by Randy Schrader. He'll do that live probably at least once a month. I have an outline of it in Word document, so you can use that outline I have as a note-taking tool when he does it live. But don't miss Randy Schrader doing that live new distributor orientation. It is solid gold. You should go through it yourself a couple of times and get all your people to go through that also. So that's the onboarding process. Obviously, we get people signed up, get them their referral link, and have them get started. And guys, you don't score the run in this baseball game when you enroll somebody. That's a rookie mistake. That's like getting caught on the base path by the catcher or something. That's a rookie mistake. You succeed, you score when your new partner is earning money, more than it costs them to be part of this. Now, it doesn't cost them more than $99 to be part of this. It's pretty easy to get them profitable, but until they are profitable, you have not scored, because it's a race to profitability, and you've got to help them get profitable fast. So that's it, guys. We can flesh out all those points, but that is the whole team building system. And it's a simple process, this team building system. And it's because it's being applied to this massive opportunity of AI, the AI revolution right now, and the huge leverage of the LEV-AI compensation plan. It's that convergence of things that all are coming together at this unique point in time that enables anyone, and I mean anyone, who's willing to work the system to achieve levels of income that they have just not found possible before. So, we saw this in part 1. If you haven't seen it, if you don't understand the scope of this opportunity and the huge leverage of the comp plan, then go back and watch part 1 of this training. And I promise you will get it, because this is the biggest thing I've seen, the biggest thing you've seen. There's never been anything bigger than this that you and I can participate in. So do take the time to really educate yourself. So to build that big organization that pays all those 4% checks out, how do you do that? How do you eat the elephant? Well, one bite at a time, right? And so what we have to do is establish a doable bite. Does that make sense? A doable bite. We call that doable bite the team building unit. Your first business goal in our team building system is to complete your first team building unit by following and teaching the baseball diamond system of exposure and follow-up. So here's what it looks like. Your first business goal is to create this diagram here. And what that is, it means you're 3 wide, 3 deep. In this example, you've personally referred Joe, Sam, and Jane. And Joe referred Sue, and Sue referred Mike. So that means you're 3 wide and 3 deep. So the 2 things you need to build a big team here are width and depth. There's 2 things I've learned over the years. Depth is better than width, and sooner is better than later. So be urgent to get this team building unit completed for yourself, and then help your partners that are getting started to complete team building units for themselves. This is the brick with which you can build as big an empire as you choose right here. So by consistently and urgently following our team building system and duplicating these basic team building units, you can make a difference for thousands of families worldwide and completely solve money in your life. To see what this can mean for you, imagine that this team building unit is a red building brick. You know, the kind they build walls with or houses with. If you had one of those red building bricks sitting in your manicured lawn out here in front of your beautiful home, what would that one brick be good for? Not much, right? It would kill the grass underneath it for sure. Uh, it's an eyesore, and somebody might pick it up and throw it through your window. So one brick is not good for much. However, with enough of that exact same brick, you can build a quality home, can't you? One that the wolf can't blow down, by the way. And with more of those bricks, you can build a mansion. And with even more bricks, you can build a palace, right? Same brick. You can build whatever you want. Just keep adding more bricks. So you want to work the system consistently and urgently, keep it fun, fast, and simple, and the system will build your business. So you work the system, and the system will build your business. And right now, it's time to be urgent, right? Because we're just getting started and market share is at risk. So buckle your seatbelt, guys. LEV-AI is about to blast off. The team building system is all about leadership development. At Team Synergy, just like McDonald's, the system is clear, but it's up to you to take responsibility for your results and for your personal growth. The good news is our system allows you to do that one step at a time. Initially, you just need to learn how to get good at being a tour guide, getting people to the presentation, following up, introducing those who are interested to someone else on a three-way call or a live demo of the system. And that's all you need to do or all you need to become good at in order to earn very good money here very quickly, as long as you're urgent about it and you teach this team building concept. Build a team building unit. Teach your people to build team building units. Do it over and over, rinse and repeat. And that's how you build fast. So your next steps, get signed up, get your personal referral link, and build your first team building unit quickly. The race is on. So buckle your seatbelt. LEV-AI is ready to blast off, and it's going to happen very soon.